We back. K-pop on lock. Another great one. Coming back the beginning of season 2. Hey, claps all around. With me always is Ku. Ku, I am Aus. We've been putting a lot of work in trying to spice up this channel. I don't know if you saw that fancy intro. I'll throw it one more time. Ooh la la. Were you as impressed as I was? That cost... Well, maybe it's not the best, but as you recall from the last episode, I did blow $5,000 on those scientists creating the amalgamation of all the artists into a singular pop song. Didn't work out.
Yeah, I didn't tell you yet, but I did fire those scientists.
Yeah, that's why they're not answering. But did we get the money back? Rough. Well, we won't get whammed again. That's the important part. All right. Anyway, we got some great stuff coming up. Check out above Dreamcatcher back at it for number 4 on the list of the Nightmare series, which is very enjoyable, super spooky, super cool. Starts out with the Nightmare Hunter. He's got his camera, he's looking at the girls, trying to find the ghost girls, and then we find out he's trying to eliminate them, I guess. Then the second one, they trap him in a mirror or something.
Yeah.
When he's trying to get them, so they flip it around and get him trapped. Third one, we go into the origin story of how the girls started to get into this and became cursed. But
yeah, we missed one of the girls burning the spider with the magnifying glass.
That's right. Which, as we understand, there is a Spider Woman coming up, so I'm guessing she doesn't cotton to that very much.
Spider Queen.
Spider Queen. And you killed one of her most important minions. It's bad enough you put him in the jar, but then you had to go and burn him like a little 8-year-old boy living it up in the backyard. Speaking of which, shout outs to our youth demographic who we know might be watching now. Let's call out to Geronimo and Kylie. Thank you for tuning in. Some new followers to friends of ours. Also, my dear niece and nephew, Olivia. I forgot.
Wow.
Why do I keep missing it? I want to go to Quebeca, my other niece, who may be watching, so love to you too, Quebeca. But she, as far as I know, hasn't heard of the channel. Then Esmond, but Olivia and Wesley, I know, have been checking it out. So you may have noticed I'm not imbibing the stuff on air since the early part of season 1, because I know we have youth people watching, so I want it to be as friendly for all the viewers as we can be. So that's it. I'll do it on my own time, off the air. But yeah, we're excited to kick into it with the Dreamcatcher. Should be a winner. Oh, and did you see that when I did the lock, I turned it? That was another great suggestion from shout out to Too Tall Paul, who gave the suggestion, when you lock it, you gotta lock it, baby. So that'll likely be in the symbol now. And we're going to update banners and stuff like that. We got new microphones. This is actually, we had to shut it off recording the first time we started to go through this because one of the 2 new mics was messed up. We were using the Rode Wireless Go 2, and one just wasn't sounding good, so I plugged in my Rode NTG3. And now Ku is angry because I have silky fresh audio, and he's...
Yeah, I gotta get a fancy mic.
It is. New chair coming too, from what I hear.
Fancy chair, fancy mic.
That'll be exciting. Great things to come in this new season. We owe it all to you. Thank you for tuning in. We'll get into it because we don't want to make you wait too long. Still kicking up with the old banner, but that might be updated too, because I know.
I like it. I don't want this one to go away.
I hear it. Well, maybe a rearrange. I was trying to get to rearrange it in a way that everything fits a little more neatly. But we'll see. We'll stick with it for now. It is a lovely one. Those girls look excited. The colors pop. Yeah. But let's get into it. Part 4, Dreamcatcher, you and I. And we'll see what happens with this infamous Spider Queen. I'm guessing bad things. Let's do it. K-pop on lock.
하고 거울 속 너의 모습이 일그러지는 mystery falling 해가 저물면 문을 열어둬 모든 빛이 사라진 밤 나나나나 스르륵 스르륵 잠든 스르륵 곁에 아무도 모르게 다가갈게 now.
Are those spider webs I'm seeing there?
Yeah.
It looks like it. I love the little beat to this. Yeah, no. I'm not saying it right, but I like it. Oh yeah, it's all spider webs.
Yeah.
I don't know how I didn't notice that when I'm looking down at like the words, but I was wondering what the stuff on the table is. It's obviously old school photography.
Well, they were.
It's negatives.
Yeah, they were cutting up the film.
Yeah, so what? I think it's all spells and mischief. Because last time she was talking about, like, you're not here. Can't get you in the daytime, so I'm going to get you in your dreams. I'll be everywhere. Everywhere. Which seems like a fair trade-off. You know, you need your time apart. You'll get the daytime, and then at nighttime, you'll spend it all together.
아무도 모르게 다가갈게 now, oh now. 수많은 별이 너만을 비추기 헤매지 않게 눈을 떠봐 내 손을 잡아봐 내 꿈속에만 그렸던 나잖아 그렇게도 원한 너와 내 시간들 baby 이제는 나와 함께해.
Hold on. So, she's about to cast spells. And is that her here too? Oh, look how her arms go up. It almost looks like the lights are symbolic for a power that's coming. Time for you and I, babe. I can't tell if this is the girl. Is she in love with the girl, or is that the girl? But what is on the ground right here? It's an interesting choice of an upside down shot. It's something, some sort of little item. Anyway, maybe we'll find out in a bit, but keep it in your mind. It's like a chess piece or a crown or something. Oh. If I'd only waited half a second longer, it's a spinning top. What's that movie with the guy that made Batman? Christopher Nolan? You don't remember that one? It's got Leonardo DiCaprio. Or no, it's got the guy that played Robin in the third Batman one? Or the Super Dick Grayson? The point is, in this Christopher Nolan one, it's like people are going into a dream within a dream within a dream. And the deeper you go, the longer, like a few fractions in the waking world last an eternity in there. So you can actually go through a nightmare. So it kind of relates to this.
Okay.
The spinning top and that. And then the end, the movie ends with him spinning the top. And he knows that he's in a dream world if the top just keeps spinning. But if it stops, then he knows it's real life. Because there's certain breaks. They're like little tip-offs, because people will get trapped into this dream within a dream world if they go into there. Anyway, check it out. I can't remember the name of it right now, but it was pretty dang popular when it came out.
Baby, you and I.
Human Sacrifice. Ooh, Ghost Girl.
익숙한 길이 낯설게 느껴져. 너를 부르는 목소리가 들려. 한없이 차가워진 눈빛. 돌아서가는 너를 숨기고. 홀린 듯 이끌린 그곳은 위험해. No way.
Not a very effective glass case if she could just swing her little baton. Maybe you should have taken her baton away from her before you put her in the glass box that resembles the one I think they had the spider in the last video. So
Okay.
maybe she's the spider. Or going to be. Or at least she's the specimen. Now you're my little toy to torture.
스르륵 스르륵 잠든 스르륵 스르륵 꿈에 아무도 모르게 들어갈게 now oh now 흐르는 너의 차가운 눈물 다 지워줄게 눈을 떠봐 내 손을 잡아봐 내 꿈속에만 그렸던 나잖아 그렇게도 원한 너와 내 시간들 baby 이제는 나와 함께해 문을 열어줘 가득 품에 안고 하나 된 순간 달빛을 모두 담아 끝이 없는 저 하늘에 밝은 빛이 돼줄게 언제나 꿈처럼
Oh, you're trapped in the dream world. So she's stuck in there. It looks like, but I still can't tell. I love her hair, by the way. I love.
But they were all dancing in front of that thing.
Yeah, they were there, but then it's just her. So maybe they're all like, could you go pick some berries for us? Yeah, over there, behind the tree. We'll be here. Chase it. I don't know. And what's going on here? Because that was the woman from the hallway, right?
I don't know.
I think she has the same gray suit on anyway. The same look.
Okay.
And then that's her hair. She's the photographer in it. I feel like we know they're all in league with each other. For some reason, they all get stuck into that world. So they're all in cahoots. And they're doing that like weird human sacrifice thing on the circle. Whatever that
Human
is.
Sacrifice.
Well, I don't know. She's there and then like the black smoke comes down. They made maybe like a chant. Either they're trying to harness power or they're trying to hurt her. She's not like tied down or anything though.
Okay.
So I feel like she's a willing vessel. Maybe they're trying to help her with the love potion to get that person in her sleep. Which it did say, you see me in your dreams all the time. Now see me when I'm awake and get me them.
I think we're going to be lost in these videos forever.
Very much. Ironically, just like the nightmare dream world. Quick, spin a top. We'll see if it ends before the end of the video.
손을 잡아봐 다 잊어버려
back.
혼자였던 시간 까만 세상 속에 네 편이 돼줄게 baby
What's...
They have
Now you are together with me. What's with the scarves?
yeah, and there's the red and white one in the one world, and then the black and white one. So maybe it's...
I did like the cane, and it's just, you know, it's probably just a prop.
Say
Maybe,
'cause
maybe this is too. I don't know.
well, the one is white and the one is black, and they're so maybe one is the dream world and one is the nightmare world when they're in those places.
Right.
And this is kind of the dark version of them, and that's the light, because it looks like kind of a happy scene. There's snow and stuff,
Yeah.
aside from her getting trapped there and
Right.
not seeming to like it. That would be my guess. Let us know. Comment. We love to hear from you.
나와 함께해 baby you and I baby you and I
Oh, those straps. Those straps on their arms were cool.
Yeah. Well, they're definitely malevolent witches. So that...
I didn't want to call them witches because there's always a negative.
What?
Most of the time, we talked about it before. We talked
Yeah,
about it.
there's Glenda the Good
and bad
Witch.
witches.
The good... But I mean, they did trap that guy behind a mirror. I guess you could argue they were trying to protect themselves, but seems bad to me. They're in some sort of nightmare realm now. And look, they're all together. Witches are not always bad. It's like
Everyone
voodoo and
has-
hoodoo. There's
Everyone
good
has
stuff.
good and bad.
That's right. Duality. And speaking of which, The
There's
dual mirror
there's the
thing.
mirror, yeah.
Ooh, excuse me. That came out of nowhere. And then we saw the thing, but didn't you say there was like a spider shadow somewhere?
Yeah,
Before?
there was
How far into it
when
was
she
that?
was taking she was like getting photographed, and there's the shadow of the spider came up behind her right there, I think, or right after this maybe. Yeah. Well, it's in one of these scenes.
All right. They have several of her doing it, and then there's that shadow creature or whatever, too.
There it is.
Ah, there we go.
This little
Wait,
shadow
get
there.
back.
Boom.
Hey, give me the freeze frame.
Let it go a little bit.
It only goes for like a quarter second. There we go. Boom. So now I give my freeze frame for the thumbnail. Or I don't know what to do. But I just like that image. It's cool they put the spider shadow on there. Anyway, I can't unravel this whole thing. I could go through it 50 times to figure it out. But you, our dear viewers, can help us out in the comments. Let us know what's going on, what we caught, what we're missing, if we're on the right track. Because I love this storyline.
It's it's cool. Even though I don't
Understand what's going on?
have no clue.
That's part of the fun.
Yeah.
It's like watching a French Nouveau film or something. Where you're like, what are we talking about here? Or something maybe Yoko Ono would make artistic. Number 8? Number 8? Number 8? What's that? I only know it from The Simpsons, but I know she did. They were making some wacky stuff, her and John, for a while. But I think that's all I got for this one. And we want to keep it moving. We don't want to keep you too long. But we do appreciate you coming in.
Couple of sorry to cut you off.
No.
Couple of March birthdays for these girls.
Oh, yeah. That's what I heard. So happy belated birthday to both of you. I think we might have mentioned the one of them in the last one. But regardless, congrats to both of you. There's a lot of March and April birthdays in the K-pop community. Although we have covered a lot of people, so it just keeps coming up. But happy birthday to you girls. We think you do great work. Keep it coming, and we'll keep watching. And then I think there's an EXO guy or someone that's also has a birthday today. I'd have to go back and check. It was just like a ping on my phone. But happy birthday to you too. We'll be more on top of it next time. We'll get you cake and everything. Maybe. Or a picture of cake.
Spider cake.
Spider cake. Love it. All right. Another great one. Season 2. Woody Who. Episode 1. Be here for Season 2. We'll see you soon. K-pop on lock. We'll see you next time. Peace.